I'm out riding the bike on my way to do the exercises. Had a night shift last night and again tonight, so I just slept in most of the day, and yeah, it's a beautiful day out. I'm gonna head and watch the women's football team play their first game at the Euros after I'm done, and maybe have a nice dinner, and then I'm off to work again. Yeah, that's what's up.
So I stopped at this little outdoors gym that has these pull-up bars and like a nice AstroTurf area. Did a lot of stretching, just like some stretching and mobility work. I feel my flexibility is definitely improving, and my mobility as well. So when I remember when I started doing the exercises, I was sort of stiff and immobile in my squatting position, and that's improving. And I've been working on that consistently for a while now, just getting in these positions. I remember before I started doing like martial arts, before I did jiu-jitsu, I couldn't sit down in a squat without falling on my butt. And I remember jiu-jitsu helping me tremendously in improving my mobility and my strength in these awkward positions, and probably like saving my hips and lower back, because I had always done sports that were like kind of non-demanding in terms of like mobility and strength in like hamstrings and glutes and stuff. I played a lot of handball and football, and I guess both handball players and football players are like notorious for having stiff hips or weak hips, basically. And I just remember like the first few months of experiencing this increased mobility and sort of mimicking the jiu-jitsu guys that I were like the top jiu-jitsu guys in the gym that I was training at, and aspiring to have their range of motion, which I at the time found like I didn't think I would ever be able to kind of move freely in these awkward positions, because I had never done it. But it didn't take very long for me to sort of get the sort of mobility that I had thought to be impossible to experience. So that was pretty cool. And jiu-jitsu, which was sort of the first martial art that I ever did, it's also called involuntary yoga. You know, it's like you're put in these awkward positions, so it's sort of like you automatically become more flexible and more mobile. You don't have a choice, basically. So since I haven't been doing a lot of like jiu-jitsu for a couple of years now, I feel like my hips have been stiffening back up. So doing the stretches and exercises to kind of counter that has been helpful, and I feel it's starting to finally pay off. And I'm starting to feel more flexible and mobile in all these positions. I'm still having a bit of pain in my knees, so I did mix up the squats again, and I'm trying to be very mindful when I do the squats, just to maintain the tension in the right muscles, instead of kind of slamming down on my knees, because I think a part of this pain is like, because I'm doing 100 reps every day. Some days I'm kind of short on time, or I'm just not having the best day or whatever, and I will kind of hammer through the reps, and I will kind of just sit down and stand back up without and I'm losing control in the bottom position, and kind of my knees are taking the hit, instead of my muscles kind of and nervous system controlling the motion. So I've been trying to be very sort of mindful and intentional when I do the reps, not to sort of start to hurrying up just to finish up, but rather keep the tension and stay mindful in every rep. And that's hard, especially when you get to the maybe last 30 reps, because fatigue sets in, so it's harder to keep the tension, and your mind kind of start to want to just finish, so you see the finish line, so you kind of the last 10 reps tend to be my worst reps for sure. And that's always been the case, I think, when I've been doing training in general, not necessarily, but because, or maybe a combination of the two reasons, the fatigue and sort of the mind kind of starting to wander and just wanting to get over with it, get it over with, I mean. But yeah, I'm actually recording this one day too late, so I'm just gonna let the video roll out and upload this video and get on with my day. Actually going out to do today's exercises now, so my plan is to upload that tonight as well. So yeah, I'll catch up with you tomorrow, which is today, and I'll see you later. Peace out.